Hello everyone, this is Raheel and today I am going to go over the major releases in BO variants. So I have a list, I have compiled the major releases and then I will also go over all the variants and we will see what's present in each variant. So first I will go over the major release in in BO. We have 6.5. We can see that we have designer, we have web intelligence, desktop intelligence, we have supervisor and import wizard. And we can see here the supervisor. We use supervisor basically we have to control users, to control contents, and it's kind of a server in BO 6.5. And here we also have in XIR2 we have webby rich client, we have desktop intelligence, so fat client. Webby rich client is also rich client, similar to fat client. We have InfoView, which is a thin client, it's a portal to access webby rich client. We have import wizard, and we have a query as a web service, a thin client where we use to publish our reports to dashboard. And we have a universe designer, it's also a thick client. We have a report conversion tool, and here we have a publishing wizard. And this was our tool. So here we have XIR3.1, and I'm just going over the major releases and then I will go over all the variants in the next sheet. So here 3.1 we have designer, InfoView, we have a webby rich client, and here we have CCM, CMC. And just to mention that we do have CCM and CMC here in release 2. Did not mention that. And in 3.1 we have CCM, we have CMC, central configuration manager and central console. We do have import wizard, and we have desktop intelligence. Okay, here I just mentioned no direct connection between SAP XIR to Webby. Yeah, because I was going to compare these two columns, so I just mentioned this. So we have data federator where we use to create multi-source universe using data federator, and this was a third-party tool in variant 3 where we can use our universe to create. We use data federator to bring more than one data source and to create one single universe. So, and I will explain this new feature in 4.0 and how we can use this. And we have query as a web service, same as I mentioned. We have a publishing wizard, we have a report conversion tool. Okay, so in 4.0 we can see that we have what are the new things. So IDT is also a designer, but it is called information design tool, where we can create universe from single source and from multiple source, and we can also create back queries directly to Webby, and we can have a direct connection to from BW backquery to Webby. Okay, this was the main feature in IDT, that we have multiple source option to create multiple source universe using different data source, and at the front end we have just one single universe. Okay, BI Launchpad, this is the InfoView as in the previous variant, and they rename it as BI Launchpad. And then we have a webby rich client. Webby rich client is also featured with new functions. We do have new graphs, that like in 3.1 we do have graphs, but in 4.0 the graphs are really like in large numbers. We do have a lot of new things that are added in this webby rich client. And again we have CCM, CMC. There is no import wizard in 4.0, and also as we can see that desktop intelligence was always present in the previous version, but we don't have a desktop intelligence thick client, fat client in 4.0. Here we have a direct connection between SAP BW BuxQuery to Webby, and data federator DF is replaced by multi-source universe. So here, as we can see in 3.1, if we wanted to create a universe from multiple data source, we use data federator. But in 4.0, as I mentioned here, IDT has this functionality, and the data federator is already embedded in IDT, so we don't need to use a third-party tool separately, and DF is actually replaced by multi-source universe. And Query as a web service is now Query as the web service designer, and we do have a report conversion tool. So this was the major variant. Now I will go over what are the new things, the new names that has been added in 4.0. So dashboard design was previously known as XIR3, and now in 4.0 they call it dashboard design. BI Launchpad is previously known as InfoView, and we call it InfoView in the previous version, but now they have renamed it to BI Launchpad. IDT is a universe, is a tool to create a universe from multiple data source. So it's an information design tool. We do have a universe designer tool in 4.0, just like the previous version of 3.1 or 3.0, but in IDT is also a tool where you create universe, but this one has more features. You have a feature where you can create single source, multiple source universe, and also you have different features in IDT, such as you can have a multiple tabs where you can have a master look of your schema, and then you have different tabs. You can create different tabs to create you can create like a customized look of your schema, maybe 3-4 tables, and then you can see the relationship for that. But in the master tab you can have your whole schema. Okay, and .unv was the previous extension of the universe, and now in IDT they have changed. So in 4.0 the universe extension .unv is now .unx. So this was the major changes and the new features that has been added in 4.0. Okay, I will go over the next tab, which is I have all the BO variants. Here I just mentioned the major releases, as we can see, but in checklist I can show you. Okay, this is the checklist where I have all the BO variants. Most likely I don't have variants before 6.5, but we do have everything after 6.5. So 6.5, where we have designer, we have desktop intelligence, we have supervisor, we have import wizards, we don't have CCM, we don't have central management console or central configuration manager, or we don't have InfoView, and all these things we don't have here. We do have conversion tools and all that, but I did not mention here. But if I go to XIR2, we have universe designer, we have Webby rich client is not there, but we have desktop intelligence, a fat client. We don't have supervisor because we have CCM, a central management console, and CMC here. So basically, as I mentioned, 6.5 has a supervisor which actually controls users and contents and everything. So we don't have CCM here, but here we have CMC and CCM. So as we can, if I go here on the supervisor, I see that supervisor is only present in 6.5, and all the other versions we don't have that. And if I go to the next, it's import wizard, and we do have import wizard, except 4.0 does not have it. And CCM and CMC is not present here because the supervisor is present in 6.5, and it was playing the same role as CMC, little bit or similar to that. But in the next versions we do have this thing where we can manage services, we can have our users and contacts and administrator control all these things. So we have CCM in release 1, release 2, release 3, 3.1 and 4.0. okay, and same thing with CMC, it's all present in all the versions except 6.5 where we have supervisor. Okay, Webby InfoView is not present, it's a portal, but it's present in all the versions, and in each variant has been somewhat modified. And import visit is also present in 3.0, 3.1 and 4.0. QE as a web service, it's also a portal, and we can use it to publish our reports on from Webby to dashboard, and we can have publish all the reports from web intelligence to create dashboards. And also we have lifecycle manager, which is present in 3.0 and 3.1, certain client. And we also have a report conversion tool, which is to convert reports. Let's say if you have a desktop intelligence reports created, and you can actually change that reports by using this tool to convert them into Webby. So like you can convert the .rep extension to .vid, so you can use this report conversion tool. Okay, we have a publishing wizard where we can actually publish our dashboard. We can use this to I think most likely in Crystal ports, where you have created your reports and then you can publish it. Direct connection between SAP BEX to Webby, and this is not at all present in any of the variant except the current variant, which is 4.0. so this is BEX is only present in 4.0. and at the bottom we have multi-source universe. As I mentioned in the previous tab, that IDT information design tool is a new tool in to design universe, and available in 4.0, and it has a feature to create a universe, one single universe based on multiple data source like SQL Server. You can use Oracle, you can use BW, you can use some other data sources, and to create one single universe. So it is, as you can see, this is not present, and this was actually not present in any of the variant, and this is present in 4.0. but as I mentioned that we were able to create multi-source universe in the previous version of 3.1, and we were using the data federator to bring the data from multiple data source, but that data federator functionality has been embedded in multi-source universe in this IDT tool, so we don't have to use data federator separately, and it's already in IDT. So basically this was a high-level overview of the major variants of BO, and also I have compiled this checklist for you to have a look, and I hope it was really helpful, and I will keep you posted if there was any change, or if there was anything to add, or if there was any correction. So I will just keep you posted. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.